Welcome back to another episode at our property, where we're rebuilding our flood affected home with a complete 2-story addition after a major flood event over 12 months ago. So far, we've built the foundations for the upstairs extension, completed the floor system, roughed in the plumbing and electrical through the floor, and framed out the entire second story, all whilst battling some incredibly wet weather. In this episode, things really start coming together. The roof trusses are finally lifted into place, the roof and external walls are sheeted and wrapped to get the house weather tight, and inside, the tradies get stuck into the rough-in stage, installing the plumbing, electrical and ducted air conditioning before the walls can be eventually lined. It's a massive milestone in the build, and for the first time, we can really start to see what our new house is going to look like. Proudly supported by Opus, Ultimate 9, Superior Engineering, GME, Adventure Kings, Outback Tourer, and in part by...
Welcome back, episode 3 of our upstairs house renovation. Since the last one finished, there was a few days of rain. This wrap has held up beautifully. We haven't got any water inside, which has been great. Today the plan is, the boys are just up there doing some final marking out, measuring, leveling of everything, and then they're going to start assembling the roof trusses across the top of the second floor. Before I start filming that though, Demi is over here giving a final clean to our OP15 off-road hybrid caravan. This is the one we used at home here for a few months when our place was flooded last year. It's up for sale, so if you want it, we're just going to put it up for 50 grand. I think they're about 65, 70 grand brand new. It's still unregistered, so we'll need a blue slip. It's literally never been anywhere. It got dropped off here by Opus, our property. It's sat there. Pretty much everything in it is brand new. Just the beds and cupboards were used. So it's a pop top caravan. We have a look inside. You got a bathroom, shower, toilet in there. You got double bunk beds, and you got a big king bed down the end there, which folds out. Lounge, cupboards, heaps of space. If I slide out this, I'll give you a quick look at the kitchen. Like, this is your full kitchen, stainless, never been used, 4-burner gas cooktop. But anyways, if you're looking for a new caravan, hit us up. We got one there for sale. Hey.
With the walls finally framed up, it was time for one of the biggest milestones of the build, getting the roof trusses installed. Up until this point, it's been hard to picture what the finished home will actually look like, but once these started going up, everything changed. Each truss is engineered for a specific position, so the boys work their way through one by one, lifting them into place, bracing them off, and slowly bringing the entire roof structure together. It might only take a day or two on site, but visually it's one of the biggest transformations of the whole build. After months of setbacks, rain delays and rebuilding from the floods, seeing the house finally take shape was a pretty exciting moment.
That's splendid! I'm in a fight with God. Hey.
With the roof trusses complete, it was time to start laying structural plywood over the entire roof. The reason we're doing it this way is because we've chosen a standing seam roof instead of a more traditional metal roof. Standing seam panels need a continuous solid surface underneath them, so every square metre has to be sheeted before the waterproof wrap and roofing can be installed. It's definitely a bit more labour and material than a standard roof, but we are hoping it will be worth it in the end with a much nicer finish on the house.
The weather's been holding off this week, which is wonderful, nice and sunny. Some solid progress up there, so that's all the trusses up, except for the veranda ones. They still need to do them, but the whole house, and then they just spend a bit of time fiddling around, making them more straight, level, flat, even, whatever they do. And then they've started plying. It is the weekend now though. I'm away for a few days next week, so I'll leave the cameras with Demi and see if she can get some footage as they continued. They're just pretty much going to be continuing now, plying that whole roof and wrapping it all.
Hope you guys are enjoying the episode. I want to quickly interrupt for a second to let you know that we have something pretty special to give away thanks to Cullen Jewellery. As most of you know, Demi's engagement ring came from Cullen Jewellery,
So it's pretty cool that we get to give one of you guys the chance to have a similar experience.
One lucky winner is going to win an incredible weekend for two at any Cullen Jewellery showroom in Australia. That includes return flights for two, airport transfers, 2 nights accommodation, a personalised appointment at Cullen Jewellery, plus dinner for two while you're there. Whether you've been thinking about an engagement ring, wedding bands, or simply want to experience everything Cullen has to offer, you can choose whichever showroom suits you anywhere in Australia and make a weekend of it. If you'd like to enter, simply comment below letting us know which Cullen Jewellery showroom is closest to you and who you'd take along for the weekend. Make sure you are subscribed to both our YouTube channel and the Cullen Jewellery YouTube channel as well, as you'll need to be subscribed to be eligible to win. We'll pick one lucky winner on the 16th of August by replying directly to their comment. For all the entry details, eligibility requirements and full terms and conditions, make sure you check out the episode description below.
A massive thanks to Cullen Jewellery for making this giveaway possible, and good luck.
You don't get to be engaged to him.
Better make that clear.
That's not what we're winning here. I just got home from food shopping after spending the weekend in Newcastle with Zeph and Tyler. Tyler has stayed there to do some stuff on the 300, which will be in an episode coming soon. Most of the plywood has been put on the roof, and now they're just putting on the volcano like wrap stuff to keep it waterproof. And then for the next few days they'll do as much as they can of the plying all the way down to the end here, and then I'll show you what they're currently doing now.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and welcome to Jackass. What are we doing today, Cole?
Bit of ply.
Should we get it on the camera? Look at that. Oh, would you look at that? Would you just look at that?
Ready?
I don't know about this.
Ready?
Are you going to throw?
Yeah. Ready?
Oh! And it went up and pulled out again.
Ready? One more.
No way.
So it's already on.
Scary.
It's already on.
Tyler, just so you know, that wasn't me, Tyler. I just was letting you know.
I'm back from a few days in Newcastle. Hopefully Demi got some good footage for you guys of the house. Looks like there's been some good progress. The whole roof is plied now and most of it is wrapped, but they unfortunately did run out of wrap. That's the special wrap that Lake and TJ, Demi's brothers, the roofers who are doing the roof, organised. So they're currently getting more, and then it will be up here soon. But for the moment, they've just got some tarps and that up there to cover where they've plied, but unable to wrap yet. Now they are continuing with plying all around the walls. So a lot of the same sort of stuff, just plying, sealing everything in.
I'll tell you what, we're pretty popular on YouTube.
Oh yeah?
What do you mean?
How come?
Oh, didn't you see the comments?
Mostly because of our looks.
Oh, they said that young fella looks sexy.
Mostly you're singing, Joel.
Pardon?
Mostly you're singing.
Yeah, they like that, don't they?
Songbird.
So leave a message after the tone. You want that?
I don't like this. Nice. No.
Yeah, done that first. Hey?
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Another huge job plying the walls, but the boys were getting it done. You do need to protect the ply from the weather once it's up, so with a proper wrap from Laken and TJ still a week or two away, the boys just put some temporary stuff to cover it up.
This plying, getting this house ready for that standing seam has been a massive job. So much ply. So I just spent the last few days still doing that, like getting the roof, the walls. Spent today working, like, you know, just boxing all this out. There's still got a little bit there to go. Working their way around, getting it all done. As I said just before, like, this is just a temporary thing till we get that proper pink wrap, and then that'll cover and seal all these walls too. Oh yeah, if you step inside here, you've got yourself, you're looking at, you know, a proper house with a roof up there now, which is very cool. In a couple of days, the plumber, my dad, and the kitchen cabinet maker who's doing like our bathroom vanities, the whole kitchen, all that, and the electrician, we're gonna all do a walkthrough together and work out where we want, how we want to do our kitchen, how we want to do our bathrooms, where we want all our power points, where we want all the plumbing. Get a bit of a game plan happening with that. Exciting times, she's coming together.
The builders spent the next couple of days knocking off a bunch of small jobs inside, whilst Demi and I had a walk through with the tradesmen to organise and set up everything how we wanted for the rough-in phase.
Are we putting one seat there, one there, one
Well,
there?
it'd be nice to have, like, you know, 4 or 5, fairly 6. So maybe like 2 on this side.
2 there. So you're gonna really need probably that much, aren't you?
Successful morning. That's everything coordinated between the builder, the plumber, the electricians, and the cabinet kitchen maker. So Demi and I just went round. Most of our time was spent with the kitchen maker in the ensuite, the powder room, the butler's pantry, and the kitchen itself, just working out all our plans for that. Dad, the plumber, got all his heights and everywhere he needs to do the water points. And you can see here the electrician, there's our house plan I've gone through and marked, like, there's your thing, where everything is going in regards to fans, downlights, switches, power points, all that. You can see here too with the electrician and the kitchen cabinet maker person, like, everything's been written on the floor. So for example, in this room, we're having kick panel LEDs. There's like a bench top there. There's 3 big cupboards there. Here's our sink. He's written dishwasher. Electricians have started marking out things on all the walls. So like, here's our stuff for our TV. And he started putting all, you know, switches, power points everywhere. Same here on the ground. If you walk around, these spots, I think, probably mark where the downlights will go above. Oh, and that's a fan one there. He's got fan. Our walk-in wardrobe, so we're going to have a set of cupboards along there. That in the middle there is going to be a full-length mirror, and then another cupboard there. Demi said she's having this whole bit, and I can have this little bit of a corner here if I'm lucky. She said, but solid chance she'll take that corner too, so I'll put my clothes downstairs. I went today and started picking up some stuff for Dad because he's going to start the rough-in on Monday. So we're doing in-wall cisterns and toilets. That's a shower body. I'm still waiting for the 2 basin bodies, which will hopefully be here early next week. The electricians did stay today a bit and start running some of their wiring too after they marked everything out. But successful day, a lot of planning, a lot of organising. How many hours have you spent on the computer researching everything the last couple of weeks?
Well, let's just say if I was getting paid for it, I could pay for this house all by myself.
You'd be a millionaire. So I'll see you here on Monday. Dad's going to be here to do the plumbing, which Berto is helping him do. I'll sort of join a bit where I can, but I got too many other things going on at the moment to be a reliable person to be standing here working with Dad. How many hours a day do I spend on the phone?
Well, you know that meme that's like, lucky people who get to speak to your husband more than I do, or whatever it is?
Yeah.
That's you're the meme.
I spent about 13.
You're the meme of like multiple different areas of the house. You're just on the phone, just every second of every day. I'm like, oh, he's on the phone. Oh, he's on the phone. Oh, he's a...
I remember that last time when I tried to work with Dad here, Dad sort of just was like, this is not working, because I kept having to like take phone calls or run to organise something with the business, or like, yeah, it's a bit painful. So him and Berto are going to sort of try and smash out a lot of the plumbing. Berto's got a bit of free time in between builds at the moment, so I may as well pay him to be doing some plumbing instead of standing around here doing nothing. And then on Monday, the people will be here to do the duct aircon situation, start roughing all that in, and I believe the electricians will be back too, and then the builders will be here later in the week to try and get this veranda done. What's going on?
I'm stressed just thinking about it.
This Monday came and it was bloody chaos in the house. We had plumbing, electrical, air conditioning and building all going on at the same time. Let's start with the air conditioning. We actually made the decision to add this fairly late into the build, but while the house was opened up, it was the perfect time to run all the ducting. We've got a fully ducted system with heating and cooling to every room, plus a dry mode that helps pull excess moisture out of the air. Given what we've been through with the floods, anything that helps keep humidity down and reduce the chance of mould was well worth doing. Plus, just keep the house cool in summer and warm in winter. The electricians are running the power all throughout the house. Demi and I changed locations of kitchen appliances a few times, so that was fun for them. And then Dad and Berto were hooking into the plumbing. Now during the rough-in phase, the plumbing, electrical and anything else must be run within the wall frame so as to not interfere with the sheeting of the walls later on. Hence, the chopping into the wall frames to run water and electrical lines. If you've watched the channel for a while, you'll know Dad's pretty old school when it comes to plumbing. He still runs all of his water lines in copper. It's definitely more labour intensive than some of the newer systems, but there are some major benefits to using copper. For example, it's both rodent and fire resistant, lasts a very long time. Your water into your home isn't running through plastic pipes, and it's UV resistant. Back outside, the builders were making some solid progress on the veranda.
How are you enjoying all the decision making?
Like, it's fun.
That's a nice ring there.
Thanks. I was going to say I bought it from Coles, but I didn't.
Where did you get it from?
Bought it from Cullen.
You bought it?
Well,
Your money.
I bought it with my money.
Next up was Guy from On Time Blinds, who came out to measure everything up and help us finalise our window furnishings. We're going with ceiling recessed sheer curtains through the living area and master bedroom, so the tracks need to be installed now while everything's still exposed. Once the plasterboard goes on, they'll be completely hidden, giving the curtains that seamless floor-to-ceiling look.
Would you have block-out ones there, or would you have that?
I'll do block out there.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be days where you chuck a movie on, whatever. You can do that, or a 100mm hem. Personally, I'd recommend that, because you'll go and seal into floor.
Yeah.
And so it'll look like it's this kind of fabric literally coming out of the ceiling to floor.
Mm-hmm.
Where when you do a 100mm hem, you get a double up of a hem and you can actually see the 100mm.
With some decisions made on the shears, back inside, Dad and Berta had just about finished up the copper rough-in.
I got a headache. The days at the moment, just trying to get everything organised, in place, where we want it, is a lot of work. It's just stressful. We're building a house. I think there's a lot of annoyed tradesmen going home at the end of the day. I know the electrician Rocket, we've changed PowerPoint electrician locations about 5 times now on him now. So he's, yeah, I think he's had enough of all our changes. Kids are on school holidays at the moment as well. 3 weeks school holidays, so that's been wonderful. So obviously we got Zeph here all day every day anyway, but we got the 3 older kids as well. So in between, trying to keep them alive, and we'll just try to book them into like as much school holidays things as we can, but just run them around everywhere. Plus still trying to do all the business side of things, plus trying to do the house. It's just a lot going on. It's hard to get away on trips at the moment too, which is, yes, kind of sucks. Like, we obviously need to get away on trips to film content, make content for you guys to see, but it's real hard with where the house is at the moment. It's a new day, the sun is shining. The builder's made some solid progress on that veranda decking this morning, so they're just going to be continuing bringing all that out today, so we should be done there by about lunchtime. And then back inside here, Dad and Berto are continuing on with the plumbing. So the copper rough-in is pretty much fully done. So starting out over here, there's your kitchen and dishwasher stuff come through. This is like your powder room, so your spout, your handle, toilet there. The copper continues in over to your fridge point over there. And then it runs along this back wall here. So on the other side here, like that's your shower mixer, shower spout over there. Continues that way, you got your basin, spout and handle over there. Up, over, and down to the toilet over there. And now Berto is just doing a final connection here. So that's into our existing water lines from downstairs. So the water has been turned off. We'll now connect upstairs and downstairs. Then we'll go outside, turn the water on, and we'll see how good all Berto's welds were of whether we got any leaks or not.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, mate? You feeling confident?
Mate, it's got me leaks everywhere. Nah, that should be sweet.
I got the big GME handheld, and then Dad and Berto got one up there too, so that way we can communicate instead of me trying to scream at them or them trying to scream at me down there. They got a water leak or something, quickly turn the water back off. Ah, you got water coming at you.
Thank you.
We've got a dripping water meter here we're gonna have to fix too.
The boss is on the camera. She's here and ready to go. What are we doing?
So we're about to do a water test. So Tyler's going to turn the water off. We have the JMEs so I can communicate. But this is all new soliders, all new plumbing, so we need to test it before we put the walls on. Because imagine we put the walls on, then it leaked. Then you'd have wet walls and your house would be...
It'd be like flooding from the inside.
That's right, so we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. So now, we just walk around, because we had a little leak here just before, as you can see. I resolved it. So now we're going to go around and check every single one of these. Now I know if you want a quick explanation on how you can tell if they're leaking.
Yep.
If they're leaking, they're wet.
Oh, yep.
Just so you know.
That makes
They
sense.
go up in the roof too, so like, you don't want them ones.
How's that, mate? Only one little leak out of about 60 welds. Not bad. Fixed her up in 5 minutes.
No, they'd say, no, it's perfect, mate.
Yeah.
May as well be pretty damn close to it, mate.
I've got to head out now though for about an hour and a half, so I'll be back. Dad and Berto are going to keep going with that plumbing, so they're doing the waste out of the wall for the 2 basins now, and then they're moving on to the toilets. The builder's still going with that decking. Hey, can we get a, it's another day on the house build?
It's another day on the house build, mate.
Shit.
Today I'm a carpenter.
So Dad and Berto are back here into it. They're the only tradesmen here this morning, which is good because often you get electricians, builders, plumbers, and it becomes absolutely chaotic. The builders will be back in a couple of hours though, but for the moment, Berto and Dad are getting the waste set up for your basin. So 1, 2 waste, so they have to come up and then out the wall at a certain height, and then they'll be continuing on with these toilets as well. So sort of half started one there, and they still got to do the other one over here, and then they will have to be hard plumbed in as well. Have to be all quite accurate with this stuff because once it's set, then it's sheeted, tiled, and your fit out has to line up exactly to it, like when your toilet bowl comes in and stuff. So if you get it wrong now, it's a big problem later.
So what about a 2-foot level?
2-foot level. That's a level that's about my length.
Now we want to be offset to the... Yeah, that's right.
Bob's yarn.
Yeah, looking good.
It's our new shed tool in use up on the job site. After the last time I saw you cut out drawers with a Recipro.
Tyler was at it and he said that looked painful. I said, it was. So now we've got this. It's not quite a jigsaw like I'd like for doing that sort of work, but it's real handy for both.
Right, that needs it that better. Keep coming down. Yep, give me a little of that. Swing him up a smidge. And once we get in there, we start going down. Yep, we're good there then.
That's the waste for the ensuite basin vanity, ready to go. And the waste for the powder room vanity basin, ready to go. This in-wall cistern is fully done, hooked up, hard plumbed, ready to go. So this will all get tiled up around. They'll leave out that gap there and that gap there for your cover plate. And then your finished product, you'll have a big button panel go across there. And if you ever need to service this cistern, that is how you service it. You pull your button plate off, open up this box, and you can get in there with your hands and service the components. Next up is to get the ensuite cistern plumbed, mounted in the wall.
You double check their measurements if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the other cistern in, and that is the plumbing, rough-in, all done. I'm pretty sure the electricians are done too, so electrical rough-in done, all the duct and everything is done, like rough-in phase. Yeah, it's coming together. I think the builders have still got some tidying up and stuff to do in here. Dane will probably come over, and Demi, I and him will just do a walkthrough of the whole house, make sure we're happy where everything's gonna be. Lakin will be here next week with the rest of the wrap to finish off all the wrap, fully seal this place, get the windows in, and then we can start gyprocking in here. So it's coming together quickly. This view out here is going to be sick when it's done. For the moment though, Demi's got 7 million samples up here. What do we got? Flooring, tiles. We've got a lot more decisions to make.
Well, I've already made the decisions. I'm just making sure that like you don't absolutely hate it.
Yeah,
but I'm the one that like makes the decisions around here.
You're just telling me what we're getting and I just pay for it.
Yeah.
Because those things are coming at us fast. Tiling, flooring, all that. That's probably only, I don't know, it's probably still a month away or something, but
Mum comes up quick.
it's coming.
This is the bathroom I want. That's the main tile. That's the shower feature.
Do I want to know the price?
No. That's the feature lime wash colour. That's the house overall internal colour. That's the sheer curtain colour. One of these is the external house colour. This is the stone top colour I want in the kitchen. This is the cabinetry colour I want in the kitchen, vanity, etc.
Decisions.
I was actually away for a couple of days, but the builders continued smashing out the veranda. With the decking done, they framed up the walls and then began the sheeting. They used an outdoor suitable sheeting for the roof, and then the James Hardy grooved panels for the walls.
Oh my god, that's good. Yes, happy. Yeah, he does. No way. No way, Jose. Jose! Are you listening? Jose! Keep that bell listening. McGregor's coming for you. He'll deal you into walking in McGregor Wonderland. That's pretty good, eh? Oh, no. And he's like... Yeah. Didn't scare him, bugger.
How good does that look? This veranda really coming together now. Gonna be good views out the backyard there and over the pool. And so here will be a 1 meter balustrade, like a glass paneling along there. The next few days, the builders kept knocking out all the small jobs. First up was doing the eaves over the front porch. That's that eave section nicely finished and done all along there, so that will get painted at some point. There's our front door there. And then continuing back along the rest of this front veranda porch area, this is lower now, so you got a gap. But what they actually did is they lowered this one down a fraction, and then they are going to be able to raise this one up to those truss heights there, so then they can continue that height the whole way through once they pull that one out and get that done. But that's sort of a later worry, but that'll make this nice and high and a full finish all along there. Actually, while I'm standing here too, they did open up all this the other day, so this is our full stair area opened up now, ready to start building some stairs in here soon. Next job upstairs the boys completed was the archway into the butler's pantry. Are you happy with your archway? Look how small you are. Are you happy with your archway into the butlers?
My grand archway. Yeah, I am actually.
Is it exactly what you envisioned?
Well, yeah, because when they were cutting it, they like drew it and I was like, oh, nah, not there. And then they drew it again and I was like, nah, in between there. So then they drew it again and I was like, all right, that'll do. And then I was like, oh, like, it'll just be what it is at that point, because I feel like I'm like the most annoying person in the world, getting them to change everything. But then they cut it and put it up and I was like, that looks way better than what I expected. So I am happy with it, and just look at it.
So there's no door into the butler's pantry, just an open archway.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
Next job, On Time Blinds came to install the tracks for the ceiling recessed shears.
Mona Lisa, should have seen her.
That's the runners for the shears, all installed by the guys at On Time Blinds. So what they'll do now is the jip rocker will just jip rock up to those tracks, so they're pretty much in the roof. All you'll have is all your, little runner things hanging out, and that'll be our full length curtains sliding all the way along there and over in the bedroom too. Next up, the aircon boys came back to install the square vents in our main living area. So that's our 1, 2, 3 square vents out in this big main area, because we sort of wanted them to look really nice out here. And then in all the bedrooms, the walk-in wardrobe, everywhere else where the duct is coming out will just be like your standard circular vent things. They're only like $30-40 each, whereas those square ones are like $250 each or something. So if we had to go on the square ones everywhere, it would have been a lot more money. But at least out in this main area here, they will look nice. With these vents too, you sort of want to put them at all like your further ends of things, because this is your central return. So like everywhere the air will drop, it'll sort of slowly work its way back and up in through your return. Final job for the week was the bricklayers arrived to lay all the bricks for our big support beams up to the 2nd floor. The brickies have completed 1, 2, 3 big beams. They've still got a 4th one to do. It's Friday lunchtime, so they just left. I assume they're coming back next week to do that. But yeah, they're looking really nice, and they will get fully rendered as well, so it won't be a brick finish. Exciting.
lots happening. And then finally, Demi and I, well mostly Demi, but have had a busy week, still trying to finalize and choose and pick everything. So we've ended up choosing the flooring, which is an engineered timber in an American oak. The guy who's going to do the flooring highly recommend engineering timbered and got us a pretty decent price for it. Didn't end up going over the budget the builder had given us by too much, so we just went with that over the vinyl plank.
And that's what I wanted in the first place. So.
Yeah. All our cupboard colours for our kitchen, walk-in wardrobe, all that are locked in and chosen. Like most things are chosen now. The final debacle, final two debacles we're trying to work out, is tiles. We're just trying to finalise that for the bathrooms. And the stone top for the kitchen is a big debacle because the one you wanted is like ridiculously expensive and you can't find anything else so far.
It's a sad day to be poor.
So what? This is the
That's
one you
what I
wanted, which is a Taj Mahal.
That's Taj Mahal smart stone sintered stone, which I really, 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 really wanted.
But expensive and difficult to work with.
Well, it's difficult to work with and probably just as expensive as the one.
What's this? And this is another one we're considering.
That one is a Quantum Zero WK stone in the colour amber, which...
a potential compromise, but still not too happy with it.
So I'm just looking at what it would look like in the house. It's just very, like, this one's very subtle and somewhat smoky and like cloudy, and then this one's like more veiny and like, I don't know. I'm trying to be good.
And for example, right, we went to the tile shop yesterday. The builder only gave us like a $45 per square meter budget for tiles, like in our full budget workout. And the tiles Demi chose, one was like 140 something per meter squared, and the other one was like 130 per meter squared. So this is what I'm dealing with.
It's not my fault I have good taste.
Everything she
chooses
chooses is about triple what the person, like what the builder gave us for the budget.
But I don't, it's not like I'm like, oh, what's the most expensive? I'll get it. I'm like, I know what looks good. I know what would stay good. I know what is my vision.
You just have a special ability to somehow manage to choose the most expensive item without seeing the price tag.
Yeah, we can't all be heroes.
But the kitchen and walk-in wardrobe budget did come back with what the builder gave us, so that was one win. The kitchen was a little bit under and the walk-in wardrobe was a little bit over, but they balanced out to be about the same.
So like I should be getting high fives all around.
So there's one thing.
Oh, so the stairs. We haven't done the stairs yet.
Yeah, been trying to work out the stairs. That's not looking good, so we got to try and figure that out. But yeah, lots of decision, lots of things going on. I will finish up that episode there though. Hopefully next week, Laken and TJ will finally be here with the wrap. We'll get the rest of this place wrapped, get the windows in, then we can get the frame inspection done, and then it's going to be like gyprocking, flooring, getting this looking like a house inside, so that'll all be in the next episode.
And if someone wants to find me a stone for my benches and island that doesn't cost $6 billion, that'd be nice.
Let us know. And don't forget our caravan's for sale if you want to buy it.
Please buy it, otherwise I won't have stairs to my house.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm trying to say.
And don't forget to enter the giveaway with Cullen Jewellery to win yourself an incredible weekend away in one of the cities in Australia.
And you could end up buying a ring almost as awesome as mine. Almost, because obviously
that's right. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and the Cullen channel to be eligible to win that giveaway. But it's all free to enter. You just have to be subscribed, which is free.
Free. Unlike this house, it's not free.
Not free.